literally frozen. But yeah, I'm also snowed under with that.
Time to get to training. Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons. That disembodied voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past it.
Not sure who's behind it this time, but there's more trouble on your doorstep. Go get him.
You seen that superhero supply store? Lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple. You'll learn to tune it out.
If you have a minute, I've got a new mission for you. After Kang decided to blow up my helicarrier to show us what a big deal he is, the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents on board were scattered to the wind. Most of the agents have returned safely, but we still have a few rookies who've yet to report in. Your mission is to head up the search party for these rookies. How about it?
No matter how...
All right. I've transferred the rookies' IDs to your radar. That should help you narrow down their positions. Given the current situation with Chronopolis, it's highly likely the rookies will have run into trouble. Be prepared for anything.
You guys can threaten me all you want. I'll never divulge S.H.I.E.L.D. secrets. Never! Oh, thank goodness you're here. I was just about to sing like a bird. Now go get him. Nice going. True, the only S.H.I.E.L.D. secret I know is the code to the stationery cupboard, but I was willing to defend it to the bitter end. Now back to Director Fury.
Stay back! I've come too far to get my uniform dirty in some stupid fight. Seriously, oh, a hero! Right on time! Thanks. I really only joined S.H.I.E.L.D. for the cool uniform. Who knew there'd be actual danger involved? Anyway, back to Director Fury. Time to get to training.
You guys don't scare me. I have mastered the deadly martial art of the cowering goat. Behold, the intense shockwaves emitted from my cowering are shaking you to your very core. Did you see that? I'm totally onto something with this new fighting style. I'd better go tell Director Fury all about it.
Sirs/madams, if you could just step back and stop making those scary faces at me, I'm sure we can reach a peaceful resolution. Oh man, training did not prepare me for this. Don't hurt me. Oh, you saved me! Thanks. Now I can report back to Director Fury.
Nice work. That's all the rookies accounted for. Hope they didn't give you too much trouble. They may not be our most capable agents yet, but everybody's got to start somewhere. And now that's taken care of, I'm officially out of S.H.I.E.L.D. business. At least until this Chronopolis thing gets resolved. In the meantime, if you need any help out in the field, give me a call.
Earlier? Maybe I've been up here too long.
Is it odd that I'm really craving ice cream? Psst. Hey.
Hey, it's me, Agent 13. Think you can help me get these elevators open?
I suppose there are aspects to living amongst mortals that I still fail to grasp.
That's blown it. Doesn't look like I can ride it like that. Elevator is not worthy.
The mighty Thor will make short work of this. I am Groot.
Well, that's not technically a cube, and it's definitely not the cosmic kind I was after. That was bad intel. Very bad intel. How about you take that thing and we just forget this ever happened?
Whatever you want to call him, go take him down.
Stupid snow. Taking forever to plow. Engine's all busted up. Don't forget to buy milk.
I don't care what anybody says. I love you.
Huh? What? What's happening? Get out of the way, Snowstand!
I have no idea how that happened. Thanks, true believers.
Hey,
I feel like I've been walking for hours.
There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of martial art or something.
I know we've got a whole new bunch of problems now, but I have to ask, did anyone ever sort out that poor guy's tire fire in the last game?
Yes. Quite lovely. Ooh, I can't feel my face.
Turns out the Cave of Dragons did have an actual dragon inside. Somebody owes me a blue.
It might be a slightly controversial opinion, considering all the people who've been uprooted from their homes, but I actually think this Chronopolis place looks rather picturesque in an unorthodox sort of way. In fact, I was just thinking how nice it would be if someone, perhaps a kind nephew of mine, were to take some lovely photos for me. Only if they had the time, of course. That's very kind of you, dear. Thank you. Now, what kind of picture would I like? How about a picture that features a sphinx, that big floating bowl-looking city, and Kang's big electric tower? That would make for an interesting mix, don't you think?
I could have totally been the Iron Fist.
Taking place near your location. Can you go take a look?
The tombs are full of monuments to the ancient gods. They're a little jumbled in one of them, though.
I'm so bored! Guess they haven't got around to building all those fancy hotels yet. I'm so...
Saw a big great thing.
seen any of those surveillance drones for a while. Guess someone took care of them, huh?
Did you forget what I asked for, dear? Not to worry. Thank you, dearie. That looks lovely. Unfortunately, all my picture frames are back home, which is in who knows what dimension. So, until someone sorts that business out, I'll just have to unload the picture to sociable media. If I think of any other pictures I'd like, I'll be sure to let you know. And of course, if you need anything from me, don't be a stranger. You give your Aunt May a call once in a while.
This item, I like it. Another.
I actually kind of miss those kangaroos. Who am I kidding? They were the worst. Thank goodness for whoever smashed those stupid speakers.
President Bear stole my cactus. Oh. I don't know. The 1920s, I guess?
Not seen any of those surveillance.
Looks like some trouble is brewing where you are. You're like a magnet for this stuff, huh?
Don't mind me. Just a teeny minor situation at the old super supply store. All under control. Take it you noticed the floating? Very sharp. I spilled a drum of anti-grav on myself. Don't come in, though. Hey, get out of here. This place is covered in invisibility serum. The you break it, you bought it policy still counts when you can't see it, you know. That's cool lot, Dr. Strange. There might also be a little toxic goo spill, so watch your step. We keep the stuff in stock for... Oh, there we go. You really saved the day there, hero. Such fine work deserves a prize. If you take a nosy in that cash register, there should be a little something for your trouble.
Quite a collection I've got going.
See you again soon. Quick note, the water in those sprinklers is riddled with gamma radiation. I should have said it earlier, but if you...
Aw, you came to see your best pal in the whole world, Gwenpool. They're all so good. You can't just buy one. Can I interest you in one of my finest pink bricks?
Oh, I can't wait. Let's go.
I am Korvac. There is no entity more powerful. They dare face me?
Where is this guy? I didn't realize we were working with such a diva.
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier? Maybe I've been up here too long.
We booked this big cosplayer to come and MC our upcoming fundraiser for the Fuzzy Foundation, but he's running really late. And I reckon we're past fashionably late and creeping dangerously close to, oh nuts, it's gotta be bad guys late. As you might have noticed, I get antsy just sitting around waiting. Let's see we go look for him. All right, time to hit the trail.
Help!
I forgot to ask Koi Boy exactly who this guy is cosplaying as, but I'm sure we'll know him when we see him. How good can a costume be? Uh-oh, trouble's a brewing.
Isn't that Squirrel Girl? Oh no! She's onto us!
We can't let her ruin our plans! Get her!
You think these guys have anything to do with our missing cosplayer? Over already? Well, they didn't seem to like us going this way, so let's keep doing it.
Stop them! Don't let them near the containment cell!
Containment cell, huh? They must have our guy locked up!
You seen that superhero store? Lady Rust always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple. You'll learn to tune it out.
This is the worst thing to ever happen to anybody!
You know, it's only just occurred to me, but we could be on the trail of something totally unrelated to our cosplayer situation. Well, no point worrying about it now.
Don't they call her the unbeatable Squirrel Girl? I'm just saying, maybe rather than try to beat her, we just, you know, run away!
Quiet, you fool! Get her!
These guys are no real challenge. I beat Bing Bang Boom, yo!
Hello? Hello? Anybody out there? This is all a misunderstanding. This is just a really convincing costume.
Whoa! Is that MODOK? No, wait. Something's not quite right.
Yes, exactly! I'm not the real MODOK. Just a charming professional imposter, also known as a costumed player. I was supposed to MC that fundraiser thing, but I was imprisoned by AIM for defecting.
How are we gonna get you out of there?
You'll need the password to open the cell. Assuming you haven't already clobbered them all, the lackeys around here should know what it is.
All right, guess we have a new mission. See what you can dig up about that password. I'll hang here in case anybody important looking swings by. Those AIM guys should be a bit more willing.
I'm still shocked that MODOK would defect from AIM to help Squirrel Girl, of all people. Ask me, he got what he deserved getting thrown in the slammer.
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building. Man, I do not guess that fancy art.
I don't know nothing about no password. But I do know that at a rate of 1,667 words per day, it would take 1 month to write a novella. Does that help at all?
You seen that superhero supply store? Lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple. You'll learn to tune it out.
This snow's been real bad for business. My poor store's been split down the middle.
I always thought Kunlun had a city on the mountain. Shame Kang didn't bring that into...
All the fan-favorite balloons are stuck on the side of the store that I can't get to. Just thinking about the money I'm losing's making me lightheaded. ha, ha.
I need a change of scenery. Is it odd that I'm really craving ice cream?
Ah! Don't hurt me, please! I've got a cat to take care of! Oh, Princess Snuffle Meow! What have I got myself into this time?
I really want to roll a big snowball down the mountain. But times are hard enough in the city without giant frozen boulders hurtling towards the place.
You seen that superhero?
The password? I couldn't tell you it even if I wanted to. All I know is the guy who set it up used the name of his cat or his dog or something. Seriously, that is all I know.
Guess he must have had a budget to stick to.
Strange has on.
I need a change of scenery.
I'll show those guys.
So, find anything out? That sounds useful, but not on its own. We need more. Weird name for a cat. Got a feeling that'll be relevant somehow. Okay, from what you've told me, I think I've got it. The password is... Princess Snuffle Meow? Oh, boy. Let's just hope it doesn't need a 3 instead of an E or something.
Bingo! Sweet freedom! Thank you, kind squirrel. And friend.
We did it! Seems like I'm not the only one who can use their awesome conversational skills to win a fight. Now we can finally get this show back on the road. Thanks for your help. Soon as he's had a chance to compose himself, I'll help MODOK here get to the event safely. You mind running on ahead to let Chipmunk Hunk and Koi Boy know? I left Chipmunk Hunk and Koi Boy in charge of getting Central Park ready for our big bonanza. Maybe you could give those guys a hand for me?
We're not gonna get attacked again, are we?
I feel like I've been walking for hours.
I'll show those guys.
Says I won't make any progress in my training until I stop wearing overcoats and start wearing these. But it's so cold here. Someone would spring for central heating.
This snow's been real bad for business. My poor store's been split down the middle. Hey! The balloons I want are on the other side of the store. Not all the fan-favorite balloons are stuck on the side of the store that I can't get to. Ugh! Just thinking about the money I'm losing's making me lightheaded.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Ah! What are you doing?
Ugh. Doesn't look like this is my kind.
Hey, how'd you get in there? Don't you go popping any of them balloons, you hear? I mean it. Not a... No! Ah! What are you doing? Ah! What are you doing? Just take your filthy brick and get out of here.
Oh, snap! I went to get a hairdryer to thaw out that frozen dye in
Interesting. I wonder if there is mention of this in the Book of Vishanti.
Hey, bub. Lend me a hand? I'm losing my mind trying to find the John in this place. It's like a maze up here. I don't know what the mook who designed this place was thinking the way it's laid out. And the buttons for controlling the doors are all over the place. Unless we just wired it up wrong. Think we're getting close. I can feel it in my pipes. We made it! Oh, thank goodness. Come to Papa. Wait, are those pumpkin bombs? Ah! I suddenly don't need the restroom. Please don't tell the guys about this, okay?
Interesting. I wonder if there is
Detected a crime pretty close to you. Hey, wouldn't it be great if this was the last crime ever? Nah, a girl can dream.
You seen that superhero supply store? Lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple. You learned
so nefarious.
You seen that superhero supply store? Lady who runs it always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple.
It's cold. This is the worst thing to ever happen to anybody ever!
Oh, snap! I went to get a hairdryer to thaw out that frozen guy in the cave, but I got totally distracted. Ooh, that rock looks like my mom.
This is the worst thing to ever happen to anybody ever!
Some sort of trouble.
If some kind superhero could see their way to saving me right about now, that'd be great.
All right! My hero.
Great job. I knew you could do it.
All this danger lately really makes you realize how precious every moment is.
No matter how old you get, fresh snow.
I really want to roll a big snowball down the mountain. It's hot enough in the city without giant frozen boulders hurtling towards the place.
I need a change of scenery.
Detected a crime pretty close to you. Hey, wouldn't it be great if this was the last crime ever? Nah, a girl can dream.
Merry old England.
I'm the world's fastest runner. None of you will ever beat me. Think you can beat my record?
Where can I find the simple life, man?
Shiny. I'd better hold on to this. I can't use this? But one of my human friends told me I had all—
6 million years of weird Kree history, but this is definitely one of the weirder things that's happened.
Well, this is as good as done. Sorry, does that sound like bragging? Good.
Supreme Intelligence is the best! His intelligence is just so... supreme!
sound dignified. I'm in. Yay!
Wonder if that creature never finished her experiment. I want to evolve already.
Saw a monkey fighting a bunch of snowmen earlier?
There's a crime happening near you. Can you see it? Go teach those guys a lesson.
You wanna...
Chilly up here, huh? Like, more chilly.
I know we got a whole new bunch of problems now, but I have to ask. Did anyone come sort out that poor guy's tire fire in the last game?
Time to get to training.
Nexus fragment.
Now show those guys.
At least she doesn't look like your mom this time.
That is she! Or was it a he? Maybe I should have looked my
Rats! I let my travel card expire. Now how am I supposed to leave the neighborhood? It's Red Skull Tuesday. I can't wait to see the parade. Did you see the dog fight earlier?
Lock Dr. Strange has on his sanctum. Where can I get one of those?
Your eyes in the water see anything yet?
Nope. Maybe we scared him off already.
Squirrel Girl sent you? Good timing. We could always do with a little extra manpower. On top of our current chipmunk and fish power, I mean.
When SG asked us to clean Central Park up ready for the Fuzzy event, we thought she just meant picking up soda cans and stuff.
What she declined to tell us is that a whole bunch of villain types have made this place their official stomping ground. We can't go 5 minutes without some random gang of goons showing up to cause trouble.
I guess you can't blame them. It is rather pleasant around here. Chilly, but pleasant. Anyway, we better get ready to rumble. My eyes in the water tell me we've got some trouble incoming.
Something must have...
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
All right, guys, be ready. The Fish Force are telling me our enemies are closing in.
Wouldn't it have made more sense for the Chipmunk Corps to take lookout duty? I mean, it's not like a fish can take a high vantage.
No time for that. Now, we must fight!
Questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be
Time to honor our promise and clean up this park for good.
But with foot sweeps instead of street sweep purrs.
And shoving instead of shoveling?
This is not our best material.
Either the situation is getting worse or I am. I choose to believe the former.
Strange has on his sanctum.
What are those sticks called that you use to pick up trash?
Trash sticks?
Oh, right. Kicks instead of trash sticks.
I'm all out. How many more are there?
Weren't you the one with eyes in the water?
Yeah, someone kicked dirt in the pond. Only thing they've got a visual on now is a big brown cloud.
If you have your camera with you, dear, I have another idea for a picture.
I wish that giant fireball on the Kronos building was a real giant fireball, so it'd melt all this snow. Of course, then we'd
Find somewhere else to hang out. This is our turf now.
If you guys wanted to show up early, you should have sprung for the early bird tickets.
Oh no.
What? What happened?
I forgot to pay the deposit on that popcorn machine.
Oh boy. Doreen's really gonna let you have it.
At least we still have our help. Come on.
Something must have gone wrong. My voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past him. Time to get to train.
Woohoo! Score one for the cleanup crew.
What's that? Our new hero squad name? I didn't sign off on any new hero squad name.
We can talk about that later. We're seriously behind on our preparations for the fundraiser.
Oh yeah! You're coming to that, right? It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have snacks, music, a MODOK cosplayer.
MODOK? That's who you got to MC?
He's the only guy we could get at this short notice. Anyway,
Nice. Gwenpool's disembodied voice here. Your heroic deeds have unlocked one of my incredible Gwenpool missions. Go find it.
Thanks again for earlier. Stop by the fundraiser if you get a chance, okay?
Oh, snap!
Another crime, and this one's a doozy. Think you can get to it?
If you have your camera with you, dear, I have another idea for a picture. Do you have time to take another picture for me? I'll give you some extra pocket money for your trouble. That's very kind of you, dear. Thank you. Now, what kind of picture would I like? How about a picture of that tall building that looks a bit like a futuristic traffic cone? I think it's a lab of some kind.
I really want to roll a big snowball down the map.
Lap
98? Did you forget what I asked for, dear? Not to worry. What I'm after is... That's wonderful, dear. Thank you. Here's a little something as promised. Don't spend it all at once. I'll have a think on some more ideas for pictures. Why don't you stop by later if you can?
I actually kind of miss those Kang announcements. Who am I kidding? They were the worst. Good for whoever smashed those stupid speakers.
Chilly up here, huh? What?
Help!
Whew, thanks. You had me worried for a minute there.
That'll teach him to mess with us.
Boy, I could use a superhero right now.
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined...
I promise my next suit will be able to deal with this kind of thing.
Saw a monkey fighting...
Thank you for saving your Generalissimo, Brigadiers.
Star-Lord, legendary outlaw.
Shame Kang didn't bring that into...
Now show those guys. Can you believe they're still making video games about losers like the Avengers? They already had their turn. 2, in fact. Though I'm not sure if they're both strictly canon. Either way, when was the last time you saw a game with a duck on the cover? The industry needs to change, starting with my new game, codename Project Egg. Sadly, my Quackstarter campaign fell through, so I'm gonna need to find the funds for this thing some other way. Think you could help me find a wealthy entrepreneur that I can hit up for the dough? You won't regret it, kid. See what you can find out from the folks around here. There's gotta be at least one money bags in this joint.
I just want to go home already.
You know Howard the Duck? I got something I was hoping you could pass on to him. A big slap upside the head. That feathered crook stole my sandwich.
Something must have gone down in the Cave of Dragons.
To be honest, I was expecting bigger things from—
I need a change of scenery.
Man, it's cold.
Is it odd that I'm so sick of the cold? I want to move someplace hot. You know anywhere hot? Oh, but I hate the beach, so sand is a big no-no for me. So come on, recommend? Where do you think I should move to?
So I've been thinking about this Kang guy, and
Asgard? Yeah, that place must be crazy hot with all that flowing lava going on. And none of that awful sand. It's perfect! I'm heading there right away.
Earlier? Maybe I've been up here too long. Two Manhattans. Ha ha ha!
Can you believe that even— You won't regret it, kid. See what you can find out from the folks around here. There's gotta be at least one money bags in this joint.
You know Howard the Duck? I got something I was hoping you could pass on to him. A big slap upside the head. That feathered crook stole my sandwich.
Man, it's cold.
To be honest, I was expecting bigger things from Quackstarter after all the hype. Barely hit 5% of my goal. Kids these days don't know what they want.
Turns out the Cave of Dragons did have an actual dragon inside. Somebody owes me a boost.
Another crime, and this one's a doozy. Think you can get to it?
If you have your camera with you, dear, I have another idea for a picture.
Find out anything about our wealthy friend?
So I've been thinking about this Kang guy, and
I'd been saving up for months to buy my dream car. But since everywhere I needed to drive to no longer exists, I don't need it anymore. So I did the logical thing and burned all my money.
ATM refused my card the other day. Apparently because my bank doesn't exist in this universe anymore. So now I'm pretty much living on a diet of bits of old shoe, which is surprisingly good if you leave it to soak in rainwater for a while.
I wish that giant fireball on the Kronos building was a real giant fireball, so it'd melt all this snow. Of course, then we'd have a giant fireball to deal with.
There was some questionable training taking place on the mountain earlier. Must be some new kind of ancient martial art or something.
The thing they don't warn you about when working at the bank is the folks who keep you working late drying off waterlogged treasure. How'd it get so wet? And why was there so much of it? Whoever it belonged to must be rich.
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building. Man, I do not get that fancy art stuff.
Oh, snap! I went to get a hairdryer to thaw the frozen guy in the cave, but I got
time to...
The hand! It must be the hand! Nobody else could concoct a scenario so nefarious.
That old prospector over in the Old West said he pulled a big hole of something out of the water the other day. Didn't say what it was, but he was winking so hard I thought he was going to hurt himself. And he was soaking wet. What a strange fellow.
Turns out the Cave of Dragons did have an actual dragon inside. Somebody owes me a blue stud.
We're not gonna get attacked again, are we?
So what do you got for me? Could be something there. If we can confirm it wasn't just an old booty dug up.
Ooh, I can't feel my face.
Promising. If we knew who cashed in that loot, we could definitely hit them up. So putting what you've told me through the old Detective Melon, we can deduce that the old prospector over in the Old West recently came into some serious cheddar. This is perfect. The only thing now is to figure out how to convince an old-timey prospector to invest in a Talking Ducks video game. But that won't be the weirdest thing I do all week by any stretch. Oh, and if you run into Forbush Man, could you tell him the funds are in the bag? Last I heard, the poor guy was looking into making money through social media marketing.
All right, let's go get that Nexus fragment out of the cave!
Turns out the Cave of Dragons did have an actual dragon inside.
Step right up, whippersnappers, young and old. If you've... This is all extremely valuable data. Being evil is at least 50% research, you know? Beware the red steps. They have a tendency to disappear. The massless field flux should self-limit. What do I get out of all this, I hear you ask? What? Can a guy set up an elaborate assault course hundreds of feet above ground without some ulterior motive? Not bad. I suppose you've come back anytime you want to challenge the course. I could always use more test data, and there might be other rewards for you.
We're not gonna get attacked again, are we?
bother you, but yep, you guessed it. Some crime near you needs fighting.
Hulk and Avengers toppled the Red King in glorious...
Bubble and squeak. No, Haggis. Business is booming for Fing Fang Foom's fantastically fresh and filling, fat-free Froget factory. So much so that I've been able to form a new corporation with the profits. The FFFFFFFFF Foundation. Or FFFFFFFF for short. But the culinarian inside of me is dissatisfied making only fat-free Frogets every Friday without fail. I need to expand my repertoire. And to do that, I need a crack team of market researchers to find out what the people of Chronopolis are willing to pay money to eat.
Dramath being used as a tourist trap?
Fantastic! I have identified a diverse range of individuals on which to conduct your market research. Hear them and report any fascinating new food trends to me. 3 should suffice.
Odin will be most displeased. I did not foresee this.
Pardon my bold statement, but thy cooking cannot compare to an Asgardian fillet steak. The gods themselves weep joyfully in its presence. As an Asgardian, I should know.
Sometimes I wonder if maybe we've overdone it with the number of items. That Hydra-proof sushi is all the rage lately. Who'd have thought raw fish would be so good? It's just a shame the sushi place owner is a total snobs.
Building was a real giant fireball, so it'd melt all this snow. Of course, then we'd have a giant fire. Oh, I tell ya, nothing beats a pizza. Place around the corner does a Fiorentina, which is just, oh my gosh! If you showed me one of those Fiorentinas right now, I would just flip out.
Detected a crime pretty close to you. Hey, wouldn't it be great if this was the last crime ever? Nah, a girl can dream.
The best meal I ever had was actually a wizard's potion. Delicious it was. I'm not sure I could recommend it though, on account of it turning me into a millipede for a few days.
Where'd I end up this time?
Every year I keep hoping someone will invent meals you can just download. And every year I'm still stuffing food in my mouth like some sort of Neanderthal. What's the deal, scientists?
This is a public safety alert. There are currently...
How did I...
5...
What's the delay? I thought outsourcing market research was supposed to save me time, so that I would have more time to worry about the big things, like family. That is what that commercial led me to believe. Have you learned what fuels the people of Chronopolis? Fiorentina pizza. Sounds fascinating. Sushi. That may work well. I'm big in Japan after all. And I've always been a fan of fish. If our customers become millipedes, they cannot spend money. Think this through. Such a clinical attitude to food is no help to a pioneer of flavor. A fillet steak, you say? A most favorable suggestion. Sushi, steak, and pizza, you say? When you put it that way, I'm not so sure. But fish, filet, and Fiorentina? That's a recipe for success. I, the great Fing Fang Foom, shall combine these wonders to produce the greatest culinary aperitif known to the Omniverse. Featuring at a franchise near you, Fin Fang Foom's fundamentally fun and ferociously fiery filet de Fiorentina and fish, flambéed for funkily flavorful fiesta-friendly finger foods, and chips. Or, if you prefer, FFFF, FFF, FFF, FFFFFFF, and C. A product of the FFF. Ugh, you know the company name already. Just take your reward and go, before I add you as a secret ingredient.
Something for my next session of magical studies, perhaps?
Perhaps I've been a little overeager this time.